Hey there, ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot, and I'm here to answer one simple question. Should you be playing World of Warships in 2023? The answer is yes, okay? The game was released in 2015, but it still looks absolutely awesome. Let's have a look around. There are a huge variety of ships, all with their own, unique looks, unique tech trees, everything. You can preview all of the ships, see how they look. The graphics are still stunning. And honest to God, the best part about this is it feels really good. When you're piloting these ships and actually engaging in combat, it feels super awesome. All right, that is something that I can confirm and will show you later through some combat clips. But a little bit about this game. Basically, World of Warships is a free-to-play, totally free, naval warfare themed multiplayer online game. All right, it has a freemium model where you can pay in the shop for cosmetics, premium ships, things like that. But for the most part, you can research pretty much everything that you will need. All these various kinds of ships and all the highest tier ships, you're gonna have to research them to actually get to them. All right, you cannot buy the highest tier ship. Sure, you can buy a pretty strong one for a particular tier, like usually mid-game or something, but the end game ones, that's going to cost you research, and that's actually going to cost you XP and combat experience. All right, but here's the thing. It's fairly easy to earn that while having fun with your friends, and that's what I think is awesome. There are co-op battles, random battles against players. There is just so much that you can do, especially in a division with your friends. All right, so the best thing about this is to have a good time with you and the lads, or as a date game with your significant other. Legit. And before I go into the latest update, which is about the European destroyers, all right, fumble that, right? Okay, before I go into the latest update, what I'm going to tell you is that right now, if you choose to play this game for free, okay, you can do so via the link in the description of the video. All you have to do is hit that link and then register an account. You will get a starter pack worth 25 euros, all right? And that's yours. What you're going to get in that? Dubloons, credits, a tier 4 ship token, a commander for your ship with 6 skill points. All that is yours. Take it. Oh, and 7 days of premium account. All right. So all this stuff up here, this isn't a press account that I got. This is the same account that I got with the starter pack. And what I did was I went to Japan straight away. Obviously, Asian robot, gotta be Asian. Got my tier 4 ship and had a blast with my friends just in this basic tech tree. All right. I'll show you some footage with the more basic ships from the German tree later. But first, I want to introduce you to the European destroyers update and, give you a little more of a taste of why you should be playing this game in 2023. There's a lot to it, including the types of ships, stuff like that. But mainly, it's a very, very fun game. Almost said something I shouldn't there. But anyway, enjoy, all right? This is the European Destroyers update. Check it out. Okay, ladies and gents, let me introduce you right now to the European Destroyer update. You ready?
Welcome to the Fjord's port and its 1930s setting. The pace of life is fast, the buildings more luxurious, the morals looser, and the ships more powerful. You might say that the thread of time has been lost. You could say that it's impossible to bring back the past, but I would object. There's no doubt that it's possible. The main attendees of this stylish open-air party
I'm sorry, I'm enjoying the music.
elegant European destroyers. A fair lady from Yugoslavia, Tier 8 Split. This ship was designed with the age of French specialists and built by workers of a British shipyard in the Croatian Republic. Her armament comprises 5 140mm anti-ship guns with Czechoslovakian origins.
Those look really good.
Tier 9 Lambros Katsonis is named after one of her country's national heroes, a privateer of the 18th century. Her 6 140mm guns means that she's pure power itself, embodied in an elegant exterior.
Y'all saw that,
Tier
right?
10 Crusader ship Gdansk. This destroyer's French roots come through in an undeniably chic way. She has a high ship speed, and her combat characteristics allow her to fight effectively, even against light cruisers. In addition to these 3 leaders, Turkish Muavenet, Norwegian Stad, and Polish Grom are also invited to the party. We're waiting for you in the reconstructed Fjords port in Update 12.4, where the most cheerful and bohemian meetings with the creme de la creme of European destroyer society will unfurl.
Well, welcome to update 12.4, okay? Let me highlight again, okay, guys? Play free now, link in description. I will see you in update 12.4, yeah? Because... you see those guns on those ships? What are you waiting for? All right. Now, let me go through a little more about the game, all right? Check it out. All right, so you guys just got to see the European destroyers in action, and you saw me grooving along. Anyway, I am now here to tell you a bit more about the game before we get into the battles, all right? So I'm going to use the German tech tree as an example, but more or less when you first start out in the game, you're going to have a simple cruiser. These basic cruisers are the jack-of-all-trades ship. They've got average armor, protection, good artillery. They're best used for supporting allies with artillery fire and providing cover against hostile aircraft. They are most effective against destroyers, although you're going to need some serious aiming skills because when the destroyers go fast, I can't even hit them. Then again, it could just be that I'm really bad at this game. That said, destroyers are the light, fast, maneuverable scout ships. You can use them to torpedo battleships and also cruisers to an extent. They don't have much armor though, so you can get squished really quickly if you don't know what you're doing. Submarines are the pure torpedo version of the destroyer. All right, once they're detected, they're doomed, especially if you use ships with planes with depth charges. But because of their low detectability, they can literally blast ships to bits. So submarines are extremely dangerous to work with or around. If they get detected, they're done for. But if they're not detected, oh man, they can wreak havoc on the battlefield. And that's why you need aircraft carriers. Aircraft carriers hang out in the back, but they send out strike aircraft over a very long distance to harass, blast your enemies. Oh, they are an annoyance. Cruisers tend to deal with the ships. Well, they tend to deal with the aircraft from the aircraft carriers, but then the cruisers have to worry about battleships. They've got an extremely long firing range, powerful artillery, and they will devastate you. I had this one battle against a premium battleship. I think it was called the Rio de Janeiro, and I got absolutely shredded. So yeah, that was a thing. But basically, these are the types of ships that you have, and take note that there are ships that are in between each category. So for example, this would be like a battle cruiser. All right, it is in between a cruiser and a battleship. It basically features, as you can see, slightly less survivability, slightly like practically the same artillery. All right, this one has AA defenses, this one does not, but it has more well, maneuverability. This one is better. All right, lower concealment. This one's got a higher concealment. So if you want to get into the actual specs, you can do so. But basically there are, like, it's not just strictly defined as this class, that class. No, you can actually get several in between classes too. For example, the Agano at tier 5 is like in between the destroyer and the cruiser. So like these ones, when you sort of like branch into this tree, all right, what you're gonna get is heavy HE shell damage per salvo, great damage and long range torpedoes, but lower survivability. So these would be like cruiser destroyers, kinda. Like, just as an example, all right, taking tier 5 versus tier 5, the Furutaka has a survivability of 39, but the Agano has a survivability of only 30, which means less hit points overall. Still, all right, this kind of thing, you know, I like the fact that there's in-betweens. It's not just one strict class. So you really do have to experiment with every tech tree to know where you're eventually going. But I think that's enough theory, all right? You guys have heard me talk about this game. You guys have heard me explain the basics of this game, all the different types of ships, all right? Now, let's go see some actual action. I know you guys don't just want to hear me talk about it. Let's go see some action, shall we? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go. Okay, ladies and gents, I am now going to show you some actual battle action. There are a variety of game modes in this game. Co-op battle, where you just play against the AI, random battles against actual players, all right? Convoy, which is for tier 8 to tier 10 ships, okay, so this is endgame. And random operations, which is mostly for tier 6 to tier 7, sorry. If you go into all operations, you can see that. All right, well, you can go up to tier 8 as well, all right? But there's a lot of different operations, so you will have to check that out. But unfortunately, I am a noob at this game, so I'm gonna go with the co-op battle, all right? I'm just gonna show you an example of how this takes place, all right? And I hope you enjoy a little bit of the game footage, okay? I'm gonna remove my cam when I do this so that you guys can just see the pure action. And you don't have to look at my face, all right? I know my face is awesome, but I think you prefer to see the action, right? Check this out. This is what hooked me on the game. Okay, ladies and gents, we are here in World of Warships, all right? This is my little baby German cruiser, okay? And the Dresden is gonna get into the action. So the gameplay itself, all right, starts out a little bit slow. Your ship has to build up speed, all right? You can turn, okay, but even that action is slow. Basically, you're gonna want to tactically think about where you need to go and how you're gonna get there. All right, so in this particular game mode, you have to capture the enemy base or destroy all of their ships. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it slow, gonna take it easy. I'll cruise around until I detect the enemy. Normally, it'll be the destroyer's job to detect the enemies, and then your job as a cruiser to support them with artillery fire and bombard them. Now, you can also increase or decrease the size of your minimap as needed, and you can also see how long your main battery's firing range is. In this case, I've got 10.9 kilometers, so if I see anything at that range, I can start bombarding. All right, but you're not going to want to fire early. You're going to want to take it easy until you actually detect an enemy ship. Okay? All right, let's cruise along until we get into battle. Okay, when firing upon the enemy, you will need to notice how many of your guns can actually aim and align with the enemy. And then more importantly, you're going to have a lead time for your cannons. All right, not everything's going to hit. All right, and if you miss, well, that looks pretty bleak. Try not to crash into rocks, yeah? Okay, let's turn slowly. Now, this is just a simple battle against the AI, but if you look at the bottom left-hand corner, you can see how many of your cannons are aiming at the enemy ship and your chances of hitting them will increase if you've got more cannons firing on them. Yeah? There you go. So that destroyer is done now. So this one is about 8.6 kilometers away, but I want to try and align as many of my guns with it. So I'll try to get alongside, yeah? I'll take a look at where they're going. I'll see how many of my guns can actually fire in that direction, and I'll fire a nice little salvo. Unfortunately, I missed completely, but that's okay. Actually, no, it's not. I'm saddened now. But that's alright. As you can see, I'm not very good at aiming yet, but I will get better. Your guns will have a reload time, so you can't just spam fire at them. You have to think about where they're going, alright, and try to get your salvos to hit. When you hit them well enough, alright, you'll have a much better time. If an enemy ship is close enough, you can sort of start bombarding them. At close range, I tend to prefer, you know, fast-paced bombardment. And there you go. This cruiser is gonna take. Well, that's done. All right. Your guns will also have an aiming time. Notice the circles and reticles that are slowly lining up as we go. Yeah. Those will basically tell me that my guns have aligned and are aiming at the target and aiming where I want to shoot. So in this case, I am currently just bombarding the heck out of this Bogatyr, giving it a little bit of fun experience, yeah? If you hit it hard enough, it will be set on fire as well. So try to aim and fire at crucial locations. Okay, there are different locations on the ship that, you know, will cause varying amounts of damage. So that's something else to take into account. Now I am swinging around while also blasting this thing, setting it on fire. If you set it on fire, it will usually take a severe amount of damage. All right, there we go. Now I'm so grateful that this is co-op because this is the only time that I'd be able to pull off stuff like this. If we're talking like non-co-op battles, I am not very good at aiming yet, so I would not be able to do very much. Yeah, there we go. Enemy cruiser sunk. Okay, now you can even change the speed of your ship as needed, all right? But it depends on, you know, how your engagement's going and where the enemy ship is. In this particular case, if I'm dogfighting with an enemy ship, I'll usually try and sail fast. But in these early battles, there aren't really battleships or anything like that, so you don't have to worry too much. But of course, everything is nice, simple, and easy. It's just shoot some cannons here and there and just have a good time. All right, your artillery can actually go for a fairly long range, but then you have to work about lead time, stuff like that, because if I fire here, for example, okay, my artillery shell is going to take some time to come down. It's not going to be a simple and easy shot. All right, and don't forget that there is some friendly fire, so please do be careful. In this particular case, yeah, there we go. Set it on fire. Oh, that was a nasty hit for that ship. And that's another one destroyed. That's victory. All right. So yeah, once you destroy all the enemy targets, you're pretty much good to go. And of course, you can take a look at your team score and see how you did at the end there. All right, I was second in this battle, but not too bad for a co-op match. Okay, and that's basically battles in a nutshell. But I'm sure you guys want to see some more advanced footage, right? So don't worry, I have prepared some clips from more advanced battles between myself and my friends for you to check out, all right? Enjoy, because the rest of the video is just awesome ship fighting action. You ready? Have some fun with this. All right, let's go.
Oh, Megan, turn.
I think I'll head for Point Alpha first,
Yeah.
and then I'll just camp there.
first.
I think capture and camp would probably be the best idea because it's
This
open
map
space.
is not so good for me.
Listen, you've got accuracy and artillery. I trust you. I'm just gonna sail and, you know, hope I don't crash into anything.
Yeah, it's one thing I don't have, this maneuverability. I mean, to be fair, I turn pretty fast, but I accelerate very slow.
I'm
It's
gonna
not a
go
cruiser
around the
after all.
right-hand side of that island. Actually, you know what? Wait, no, I'll go around the left-hand side because I want to stay within the point.
Wait, those two destroyers are on a collision course again. Ooh. They're destroyer 1.
Did it? No, it's gone. At least as far as I can tell, both are gone.
German accuracy.
Something with a navigation wheel, like a steering wheel, popped up. Is that good?
No, that means the navigation module is damaged.
No, I hit them.
Oh, that's good. You hit their navigation module. About my secondary batteries.
I can't see in the fog.
Yeah, they put smoke. Oh, their battleship got spotted. Somehow. Oh, great. My secondary barrier is doing a lot of damage to this guy, though.
Right.
He's on fire as well. He's dead.
Caledon, right?
Yeah. Megalodon is not looking good. Am I going straight on into a torpedo? No, I'm not. Good.
It's incapacitated and it's gone. Okay, great.
Yeah. Now, if
Okay.
my secondary barrier can finish off this guy, it'll be good because I'm reloading. But no, it can't. Please do something.
Torpedoes to port.
Okay, thank you.
Hull breach.
Just like that, I got 3 kills already.
I don't know where those torpedoes came out of, but I somehow dodged one.
Sir.
And I stopped the flooding.
Probably
Okay.
one of the cruisers.
I'll just bombard him with HEs and hope that something hits.
Oh my god, he hit something.
My torpedoes just sailed past him.
Bye bye. Ah, no. I hit his gun instead.
He's on fire.
Yeah, I know he's on fire. You see him smoking.
Non-penetrating.
I think I aimed for this part over here. Should be good.
Trusting your primordials too.
I am missing the back of his ship.
I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
hitting
not
him with
good.
as much AP rounds as I can. Oh, nice
Hit.
kill. Okay.
Citadel him. Okay.
You got your sea legs after all.
Oh. And this Wyoming is here. Good. Now if I can just turn a tad bit more, I should be able to get my rear guns on. Or wow, how did I ricochet that? You don't make any sense to me.
Hi, primordial stew.
Hello. Sorry, I'm gonna get my big ship right across. Ow! My.
And he's done. Okay, just the
Wow, that-
destroyer left.
He managed to hit a citadel. Oh, my turrets are turning. Well, let's hope my secondary battery does stuff in the meantime. You know, I'll just leave it to you.
Yep.
I turned too slow for it.
Yeah, I'm just aiming my guns. There we go.
Nice.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Handled.
Ding, ding, ding. Carolina as a battleship, it sucks. So it should be easy to kill this one.
Hope so.
Citadel!
Set it on fire.
Nice. Ow. Ooh. That's a lot of HP gone.
That's a lot of torpedoes. I think it just got ripped.
I got another Kraken unleashed.
Nice.
5 kills. Ah,
We have the
okay.
Gults.
Not bad. No.
Oh, watch out. My torpedoes are on the way, yeah?
Where? Oh,
Behind
I'm
you.
gonna hit it.
Because I was trying to torpedo him at a distance.
Well, I can't do anything about it. I am too slow to do anything about that.
Okay. Just try and slide in between them, yeah?
Fire at your allies.
There.
Yeah, thank you.
I am casually driving past torpedoes right now.
It's great.
And he's dead.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to port.
Oh, Citadel! Are you kidding me? I'm flooding. And that's another torpedo hit. No. Nope. Sight.
Set him on fire.
Nice. I'm gonna go for a front.
You know,
bow
weirdly
HE.
enough, I thought he couldn't move for some reason.
A front bow HE is in line. That was a lot of damage. Another Citadel.
Well, that was good. I may actually destroy the destroyer. Yep, torpedoed.
Nice.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Yep, somehow.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Ooh. No Citadel. My god. German accuracy.
I'm just letting my batteries do what they're supposed to do and set this guy on fire.
Okay, one down. Ooh, this is gonna be a big FD hit.
Okay, got another one.
Team has taken the lead.
I'm hitting around the
Nice.
islands. I'm gonna run.
Let's see. You are very close to the island. I cannot hit you. Gosh.
What I have learned is that, secondary batteries are painful and I must run.
Solved, sir.
Yes. If I
Non-penetration.
can clear the buildings.
I managed to set it on fire.
Nice. Fixed it though. Oh man, my secondary batteries just started shooting. And missed, of course. German battleships. Ah, no Citadel. Such.
I'm just gonna bombard it with my HE.
Do you see where I'm going for?
Nope.
Do you see what I'm going for?
Nope.
Well, if that torpedo doesn't kill it.
Boom.
No, that torpedo's gonna kill it. No.
No, you got it. That was a picture perfect
No,
ending
I
right
wanted
there.
to ram him. I wanted to ram him, but the torpedo got to him.
Oh, did you not get a ram him? I thought that
No,
was
I
a
didn't get
cool
a ram.
ramming at the end. That's a nice victory
No.
though. Getting better. All right, ladies and gents, you've seen the battles, you've seen the hilarity, you've heard the description about this game. All right, if at this point I haven't convinced you to download this and give this a try, then I'm sorry, I have failed in my job. But anyway, if you guys would like to check this game out, as I've mentioned throughout this video, all right, and one last time, I'm just gonna say it, play free now. All you gotta do, hit that link in the description of the video, and bada bing, bada boom. I've also put it in the pinned comment of this video. Bada bing, bada boom. You get your free starter pack, play free, enjoy. All right? Enjoy. Because I certainly know that I'll be doing exactly that. Look at that. Man, that was a good hit. See you in battle. Alright?